Hey guys, Lillian from Lily Ray's collection. I am back and I'm happy to say that after just a few months of being on YouTube, I have reached today 103 subscribers. I know that's minimal compared to everyone that has 1,000 and 3,000 and they've made it up there, but I had subscribed in the year 2016 and didn't do anything until just a couple of months ago. So I'm happy to say that I'm at 103, and I hope that my YouTube family continues to grow. Today I wanted to share a project. This is actually my prototype. It is a unicorn book. I haven't finished. That's the unicorn. I was blinging him out and painting him a little bit. He is part of the collection, but I of course changed a couple of colors and spruced him up a little bit, and he's nice and shiny. So I still have to do this cover, but for today I just wanted to do a quick flip through. Even though it's a bare book, this is just bare bones. I added some. First of all, I did a very soft spine. As you can see, I did a blingy spine with my homemade glimmer mist, and I used Tyvek for the spine. And this is a 65-pound paper that I used to make the cover. I put some cheesecloth. What else did I do? As you can see, my line is not straight there. I've used some eyelets here, seam binding, and let me show you what collection I used. This is the collection I used. And this is a Stay Magical, 48 sheets, Craftsmith, and it's single-sided. Okay. I will be making a flip book from that for mermaids. I use this bling here. I don't care for it too much, so I may change that up. So let's go. Okay, there you go. And then some seam binding. I love the way it came out. It was an idea that I wanted to combine some areas to use more than just junk journal. You have photo albums out there that consist of just the actual, I forget what they call them. Oh my goodness. They are called hinge. So I added one hinge to this and a signature. So before I get to that, let me just show you what I did on this side. On this side, I wanted to complete the book, but I was so anxious to get it out there. I want to just get it out there, and I have something else that I want to put on my Etsy shop for you guys to go ahead and purchase. I thought about this idea while I was making this book. So this is a pocket. Let me just use my templates here. This is a tag from the same collection. So I made a tuck spot here, and then on this one you could actually write on. It's a ginormous tag, and then this tag goes in here. I made this a pocket, a big pocket. It goes to about here, and then I made another pocket here. So this journal has a lot of pockets, which I love. Okay, moving on. So I used a 1.5" spine, and the book lays completely flat, which is what I wanted to do. Let me just show you. See? And it's a bendy spine. All right, and then what I did different, I'll tell you in a minute, is the actual hinge. So let's go through this first. This is an actual tuck spot. and you can put a picture on top of here, or you can tuck a picture and add notes to the back. And then I flipped it over, and this is with a Sizzix die, another tuck, and I made a ticket. And I made a ticket by just taking my, I think this is 1/2 inch, Fisker circle punch and punching the sides. And you could journal in the back. The paper back here, I sprayed it with some glimmer mist, and it is the pink Recollection 65-pound paper. And then here I did another giant ticket to hold these flaps down. And the reason that came about was because I thought I had magnet. When I went to look for my magnets, I couldn't find them. So I had already cut everything out, and it was either stop and place an order or continue my book. So I decided to be creative and continue. So I put a belly band up here, and then this tucks here, which keeps both these flaps closed. Okay, so, and that is what I decided to do. So back here you can, you can add a picture, and then here you can add a picture, and it's a tuck spot as well, as I just showed you. Okay, and then another picture here, and you have another tuck spot right here. And then here you can add another picture, and of course this is a pocket. I inked everything up. Alright, so let's put this back the way it's supposed to be, so those pages can stay together. See that? I still have to do a large tag for this centerpiece. I just made this one from scraps. You could journal on the back of that. And then here I decided to make pockets. So let me see if I have one that fits these pockets. Okay, so we have a pocket here that goes all the way across. This page flips out this way, and you have a pocket there and a pocket there, and then it closes like this, and then you could flip it this way, and you have two pockets here. And this one I made the opposite way, because when you fold it, you don't want your stuff to fall down. So this is a pocket as well. And then you can place a picture here, and this is a very large pocket. Let me just use this one. This one is a pocket as well. The width is not going to fit. Well, okay. Let me use this one, which is short. But you can see it goes all the way down. Okay? And then you have a list here. A magical get stuff done list. Another pocket here. Come on, baby. I know you're in there. There you go. A tag. Another tag here. You could journal on the back. Another pocket, as you can see. And then another pocket back here. If you wanted to take this out and place a picture there, you can do that. I think this has about 15 pockets. And then back here you have another pocket. And then that. And then this is where I put my signature in. Okay, this signature consists of, let me see if I remember, 60 pages. Okay. What I did here was I added the, and again, I'm going to have a tutorial once I get everything done, because I also want to do a template for this section here, which I've already started. So you'll have a template for this, and I'll be adding that to my Etsy page as well. And I will go through how to make the book. Okay, as you can see here, you can't really see the hinge because I hid the hinge, literally. And so I also added, you know, as I said, 60 pages, and I did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch with coffee dyed paper, and I want to embellish this, but as I said, this is my prototype. And I also decided to put my label on my books. This I used to use for my handbags. I used to sell handbags, and so I have tons and tons of these. So I figure, why waste it? I can put it on there. And so that is the flip through, right? Now I have one more item for you guys. No, that doesn't go there. It has so many pockets, I forget where it goes. Here it goes, back here. Okay. All right. All right. Let's close this. Let me just put that there and set this aside. And I still have to, when I do the book that's going onto my Etsy shop, I will go ahead and do the cover with you guys. The other thing I wanted to show you is this. And I've already created my template. These you can download as a digital download. They're not on my page yet, but they will be. I just wanted to do the introduction and show you how to use these. These are actually, let me use this book. These are accent corners. You see that? That is thick embossing powder. But this is made out of paper. You couldn't tell. See? And the reason I did that was because I wanted it for my unicorn book. Look at this one. Look at that glimmer. And then that's made out of paper. And I used my decorative scissors to cut the edge on this one. I used my corner chomper. This is the 1/2 inch for this opening. And then for this, I just used a round cover top. This one was a hit or miss, but I used decoupage on it, and then I dried it with the heat gun, and it started bubbling up. So I don't know, some people like that look. I think it's okay. I think it'll do. So I was playing around with this weekend. You know, I was I was testing them out on my books, my journals. So this is how this would go. Once you glue it down, and all you have to do to glue it down is you put a little glue here on the end, and then you hold that there and make sure that you don't put any glue on the inside until you're ready to go ahead and place that corner. See that? Like that. I should really be using one of my journals. Let me see. Actually, let me use this one. The one I was working with these corners. Let me just close this. This is my... Okay. I'm going to do it on this back side because over here I have a pocket. And if you're going to use corners and you have pockets, you should put down your corner first. So... this is one that I thought for this book. Look how beautiful that's gonna look. Isn't that gorge? Like that. And see, it just closes in the back like that. It fits. I love that. Then the other one I thought was this one. That just sparkles. That just sparkles. See? I love that. Imagine that on the four corners. I love it. Okay. All right, so that's 2. I had another one around here. What happened to my other one? 1, 2. Here it is. Oh, and then this one. And then this one matches this paper. I did the same thing. This one doesn't sparkle the way that I like it, but it's subtle. And you can use it. See that? And then this was just an example. This is for another type of item, but you can use it the same way. See that? This gets closed here, and it is actually for a corner, but for a box. Let me just get my box. Where did my box go? My box, my black box. There it is. See that? You have a corner now. And if this is too tall, then you could just cut it to fit your box. But this is the box I was working with. It fits perfect. See that? I just love this. Look at that. Okay, you glue it down. Alright guys, well that is what I have for you today. As soon as I finish my book, I am going to post this. This is going to be a unicorn book. I will be using the same exact paper, and I'm hoping to get those templates up and on my website, on the Etsy page. I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell in order to be alerted of any videos that I upload. Thank you so much guys. Take care.